What's your favorite scary movie?
Do you ever fantasize about
damn enchiladas?
That's much too vulgar a display of power, Karen.
Let me ask you one question. Are you having fun?
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Because I promise you, you and I are going to have some fun.
Oh, no.
It is time to keep your appointment with the Wicker Man.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Shut up, you bitch hog.
Game over.
2 weeks. It was only 2 weeks ago, but it always feels like forever since we recorded, and I forget how any of this works.
Welcome back to the Dreadcast. I'm your co-host, Nick.
And my name is Tom. And do you know what? Before we were just about to record, I was going to say, you take this one.
Oh, okay.
You take this one. So,
yeah, great.
you know, like this, like that.
So this is another one of our two films under episodes.
This is indeed. What was the last one? What was the last in the series?
Ooh, I cannot remember.
Can you not?
I know we've done. Oh, yes, I can.
Come on, it was a good
based,
one.
It was based on a Stephen King book.
No, that wasn't the.
That was just the one I picked, the Mangler.
Yes, yeah.
So it was killer furniture or machine type thing.
We had to pick a free,
and it was 90s.
Yeah, so we had the Mangler.
Yep.
And we had
your one.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. That's why I'm looking at you. Mirror.
Oh, that was
Mirror.
Yes.
Killer Demonic Mirror. And the Mangler was the clear winner with Robert Englund. So that's
and the dude from Buffalo Bill from Silence
talks like this.
That's the dude.
Yeah. So that was a good one. That was a good episode. For
and we had the Snake King versus Frankenfish. That was 2000s, and I think it was Killer Animal.
Yep. I think it was Killer Animal. And then the one before that, which was your first one.
Evil in the title, and it was 80s.
So 976 Evil. Robert Englund again.
Yep. Although he directed that.
He directed
wasn't in it.
Versus Beyond Evil with John Saxon, which was funny in moments, but it wasn't the winner.
It was boring at
It
times.
had the car explosion.
The car explosion was the best part of the entire episode.
Yeah. Just circling around and then boom off the cliff. So we've had some gems in this series. We really have. And how it works again, this is Dreadcast, but this is Two Films Under, our sub-genre, if you will, like today's films. We have a Raven-sized coffin, YouTube viewers right here, with loads of topics and criteria in. We pick one, and we pick a decade ranging from the 70s to the now. And we have to go out into the world and find a B-movie, bottom-of-the-barrel horror movie that fits the criteria.
Yep.
Come back to this lovely recording studio and discuss why they're awful, for the most part.
So here the
part.
topic we got from the coffin was colour in the title.
It was a very interesting topic.
Yeah.
Was this a new topic?
It may have been.
I don't remember it being in there
remember.
originally.
Yeah, so colour in the title. And was it 80s, 70s?
70s.
It was 70s with colour in the title.
Yeah. Not easy.
We both found what looked like a really good film, but it was too good. It was called Blue Harvest.
Blue Harvest, yep.
And we both found it, and we both looked at the reviews and thought, oh, God, this is like the 7 or 8 out of 10 type of movie. This is way too good, for this.
Too good. Yeah. Too good. No, can't be doing with that.
Yeah.
Can't be doing with that.
So we've ended up with Beast of the Yellow Night and The Black Belly of the Tarantula.
You know the problems with these films though is the way I label every episode of the Dreadcast.
These have got long titles.
I don't know how I'm going to title this episode because I don't think it will fit.
2 films under 70s colour. That actually also sounds dodgy.
I don't think I'm going to do that.
People think we're doing blaxploitation movies, which were another few that I found from the
Bitch, are you
70s.
for real?
I'm pretty sure the 70s were like Blackenstein and Blackula.
Yeah.
Which still would have probably been too good for this.
Technically, black is not a colour.
In which case, I'm pretty sure your films have got a
problem.
I
know. I was kind of expecting people to say black is not a colour. It is
but
a shade.
we did specify that we'd accept black or white.
Yes.
Because it just made it easier to find films.
There were a few, because I put out a post on the Instagram, and by the way, you can find us on the socials, just search Dreadcast. You can see all the socials that are up. Instagram, X/Twitter, Blue Sky, TikTok. And I put a post up with about 10 to 12 different films that I'd found. And half of them didn't look that appealing. Not in the sense of they were bad, just not.
Just because I wasn't
great.
feeling too mean, I didn't pick Blue Demon.
Yes, we managed to.
I think it was like Blue Demon and Tiger Kid versus Frankenstein.
It was a
wrestling
wrestling one. Yeah.
Literally, it was, I watched the opening 5 minutes of the film, and it was just a wrestling match. I was like,
just a match.
Yes!
Just the match itself, yeah.
It was Blue Demon, and it might be Silver King. I don't know.
Yeah, actual wrestlers, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Blue Demon. I jumped to a bit just to see what it was like, and it was like he was talking to the mayor, and he was just in a full suit but with his lucha mask on, having a conversation with the mayor. It was wonderful.
But alas, we have picked, yes, Beast of the Yellow Night is your film.
Yes.
The Black Belly of the Tarantula is yours truly.
Yep.
You want to start with this first.
Yeah.
And I think that's a good one to do because of the fact you have come along with your little arts and crafts again.
Yes.
Which helps, so we don't have to talk about the plot for 15 minutes. And here you can just
fly through it in like
whack this out and
2
just
minutes.
So, as we did with Wishmaster 2, which was the last episode on the Dreadcast, if you haven't checked it out, go back and check it out. It was a fun episode. Really enjoyed checking those Wishmaster out. Got to watch Wishmaster 3 and 4 to see his sword and the new actor.
Oh God, the
and the
sword.
new actor. The new actor. Have you ever type in Wishmaster 3? You see the new actor playing Wishmaster, and he looks awful. He looks drunk.
I don't care. He has a sword in the fourth one,
Yes,
which makes
he does.
no sense for the character.
He does have a sword. Yeah, he does. Because we talked about that because he doesn't actually physically fight.
No, he has not fought in any of the films.
It's ridiculous. I can't wait.
In fact, I don't think he's got physical with any character in any film. Like, literally not put his hand on them,
No,
because
he has magical
shook their
powers.
hands.
He has magical powers.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just for show. Maybe it's part of his attire.
Maybe someone wished, I wish you could have a sword.
Aha!
As you wish.
So we'll get to that eventually. But yeah, go check out Wishmaster 2, previous episode. So we're going to start with Beast of the Yellow Night. And we're going to start with your lovely arts and crafts.
I'll call it an animation. It's not.
Well, I haven't seen it yet,
More
so
of
we
an
can't call it
animatic.
anime. Have I got this set up properly so we can hear it? I don't know if I have. Let's try it. So, Beast of the Yellow Night. This will basically give you the plot of this film, and then we'll get into it after. So let's see what Nick's come up with.
Beast of the Yellow Night. So we start off with Langdon. He's alone, kind of running from army guys. He ends up alone in the jungle. The devil appears. Langdon's hungry, so the devil gives him a shopping bag full of meat. Then we get the same city a month earlier. We have the devil at Langdon's funeral, and the doctor is then at the bedside of a different guy who's had his face mangled in an accident. So his face is mangled and becomes Langdon's face after the doctor takes off the bandages. Langdon's wife is totally fine with her husband having a new face. Langdon fires everybody at his business on orders of the devil.
Okay.
But he starts trying to not follow the devil's instructions, so he turns into a beast. And as a beast, he kind of kills a man, and he kills a woman, and he meets a blind man who, because he can't see the beast, is fine with him. The police identify that Langdon is Langdon. Yeah, not the guy who had Langdon's face before, or something. Langdon tries to have sex with his wife, and gets turned into the beast. And then Langdon runs away. He meets up with the blind man again. Then, the army arrive, and they shoot the blind man. And then the blind man kind of talks to Langdon. Langdon gets shot, and he then reverts back to being a human before dying. The end.
Incredible. Did you get all that?
That was pretty much the plot.
Did you get all that? It was. And the film, I feel like, is a mixture of other films. It's a bit of Hulk. It's a bit of Bride of Frankenstein. It's even a bit of Faust.
It's also a lot of shit.
It is, but both are, in a way. It was fun at some points, though, because of how shit it was.
Yeah.
I'm not Look at just this poster alone. I mean, these old 70s...
The poster is way better than the film.
These old 70s posters are kind of catfishing you a bit, I always find.
Very much.
They catfish you because they're wonderful. They're all like hand-drawn, just in your face. And the title alone, Beast of the Yellow Night.
Odd title?
Very odd title because it's not... I mean, the yellow aspect is there. It's the smoke machine's back again. But it's not a night. It's not a night time.
It's at the beginning where we get no real introduction. We get Langdon being chased by army people, runs off into the woods.
Where are they?
They're
Where exactly are they, Nick?
in the
small
Philippines.
town in East Asia, 1946.
That was it, yeah.
It's filmed in the Philippines, but
Yes.
it doesn't state it's just a small town. Could be anywhere in Southeast Asia. 1 year after the war.
It's also when they put the text up on the screen for that, and later on for the same city a month
It was
earlier.
in red.
It's a dark red that's very difficult to read. I'm red-green colorblind. I struggle with dark red anyway.
Yeah.
I had to pause just to read.
Oh no, it was bad. Yeah. Even just put a stroke around the letters.
Yeah, that's all you need
Yeah,
to do.
yeah.
But that's something they don't do nowadays. They don't use certain shades.
No.
Because they know it's difficult to read for a lot of people.
Just white. Just simple white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's when, you're starving. And he has a wicker shopping bag full of meat. Oh, that just made me laugh so much. At no point do they really specify, but he's the devil.
Yeah, it takes a while for the film to somewhat at least be coherent and competent. The first 15 minutes or 20 minutes, I was confused with, are we going back in time or are we in the present? Who is this person?
Because it felt like when it said the same city a month earlier, it could have been a month later. And it probably was a month later.
But that was the funeral, right?
Yeah.
I thought
Langdon's
that was...
funeral.
And this is where I was getting confused because we just seen Langdon, but then he's in a coffin, but then technically Langdon's back again. But it's not. It's
another guy I think called Ray or something who's been mangled in an accident and he died.
Yeah,
his face was mangled, but then the devil puts Langdon into this guy's body and gives him Langdon's face again because his face was so mangled it turned into this completely other person.
Yeah.
And his wife is like, yeah, cool.
Yeah, so
But the first note I wrote,
go
back to when they first met.
Yeah,
it's what the devil says to Langdon.
Mm-hmm.
Langdon, the rapist, murderer, thief.
Yes, he's all three of them. Yes, he is.
Is Langdon the character we're supposed to be rooting for? Because that's not a great way to introduce them.
Because you're right. Because in theory, the devil is the antagonist. Right? It's the devil, for God's sake, and he's using Langdon to do his bidding. But at the same time, Langdon is an evil person.
Yeah, he's a rapist, murdering thief.
So throughout the film, where he turns into the beast and he's actually conscious of being the beast. Normally, you'd be like, "Oh, I hope he hides, hope he gets away." He didn't give a shit.
Huh?
He's an awful... Granted, his soul is an awful person. The person he's inhabiting isn't. Well, sort of. We don't really know too much about him. He's businessman.
Yeah, with business
who does business.
Yeah.
Yes, whose best friend wants to boink his wife.
Her brother.
Oh, is it his brother? Yes, his brother. Yes. It's very confusing.
What I do feel is my favourite character in the film was the devil. The guy playing the devil played him quite playfully, which I really enjoyed. Because normally the devil is very serious.
Yes.
This was a different take on the devil. Kind of like, I have all this power. I do what I want. Here's a bag full of meat.
Something like that they remind me of was in Constantine.
Constantine is the best devil.
Yes.
Peter Stormare is the greatest devil.
A devil like that, like what you're talking about.
He's only in, 3 or 4 minutes of the film, and he completely steals the movie.
Yeah, completely.
So good.
It's the best kind of devil, really.
The fact they put him in a white
form.
suit as well.
Yeah, entirely. Doesn't doesn't he start off as a snake though? The devil in this.
I think they show us a snake, but we don't see a transformation.
No, we don't.
It could be he was the snake, or it could be the snake was finding Langdon, telling the devil where, I don't know, it could be familiar. No idea. Don't explain things.
No, the time is the thing that really messed with me because it really wasn't explained. Because the film itself, when Langdon is inhabiting this man's body, it's actually way more in the future. Because the beginning of the film is 46. He's possessed body after body in this time. With just
for years.
Yeah, it's not even a big point that they talk about. It's just sort of slipped in there by the devil. Like, you've been
serving me for 25 years or something, yeah.
And you're like, wait, what year is this? Where are we? And then the rest of the film is basically the Beast.
Well, he hasn't become the Beast before because he's always kind of followed the devil's instructions.
Yeah.
But now he doesn't want to follow the devil's instructions. He becomes a beast.
That's what happens to rapists, murderer, thieves.
Thief, that's the key one, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why. Some of the notes I've got here.
Oh, so I said the doctor has a heart attack. After he takes the bandages off and he's a different face, after he thought the guy was dead, doctor has a heart attack. But I made a note, there are some really odd camera shots and zooms in this film.
I put that. Yes, I put that. The camera work is really odd.
Yeah. We have a zoom function.
That is also a note for the next film.
Oh, yeah, I also put that for the next film as well.
Quick snap zooms and snap outs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Snap out? What?
Zoom out.
Zoom out. Let's snap out, yeah. That's a very common
I
factor.
felt they looked better in the second film than in this one.
Oh, entirely. I mean, it was shot better.
Yeah.
This looks incredibly cheap.
The next film, it felt like the zoom in, the zoom out had a purpose. Here it was like, hey, we need to show people we have a high-tech camera that can zoom.
Yeah. This film is actually...
sometimes you can literally hear when scenes cut because the sound levels change. The last film I said this
I didn't notice that.
The last film I said this for was one of the other two from London we forgot to mention, the vampire 90s film.
Oh my god, and Samurai Vampire Bikers from Hell.
That was it. That was the last time I said that you can hear the camera cuts.
You can, yeah.
And you can do it in this film. On certain scenes, you can literally hear where they cut from this to this because the background noise changes.
It's like hearing the white noise suddenly cut out. Yeah, yeah. No, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, and I know exactly what you mean.
And you don't have that problem with the Giallo film. No background noise.
It's a competently made film for the most part. Yeah, I know exactly what we're talking about now with the Samurai Vampire Bikes from Hell. Yeah.
We actually forgot to bring that in when we were doing our list down of what we've done so far.
And we've forgotten that Two Films Under episode many times. It was
so bad.
Because it was basically a one film episode.
Yeah, your film was shit, but
Children of the Night.
But it was the best film in the world compared to mine.
You know, this film, I had no idea. Beast of the Other Night was the fourth film released by Roger Corman at New World? It's not New Line Cinema, it's New World Pictures.
Which is the Filipino studio.
It was Roger Corman's studio, but Roger Corman, I mean, we could do a whole episode on Roger Corman, is like king of B movies. Was king of B movies, but also New World Studios released Piranha, Shogun Assassin, Children of the Corn, like notable films, but also shit ton of B movies.
I was about to say Children of the Corn. That's whoa.
Yeah, as the decade's gone, they obviously got more money, more production. Yeah, but yeah, the New World Pictures, the list is endless. And this has been their fourth film. It's not a bad first try. Fourth try.
As the Beast, his face looks pretty decent. The first time he becomes
what about his
Beast,
neck?
Oh no, I said face.
Okay.
The first time he becomes the Beast, he looks pretty good. His hands are awful.
Yeah.
He's basically wearing oven gloves.
Like the gloves, yeah. They look like gloves, yeah.
But that's why I made it in my thing.
Yeah.
Clearly gloves. But the face was okay. The problem was, in later scenes, it felt like the mask was slightly deteriorating. You could very clearly see his eyes looking through the mask.
Yeah.
But the first time he becomes the Beast, I felt he looked pretty good. They did a decent job on the makeup.
The night, I believe, it was a nighttime scene. I think
I think it was a cemetery where he attacks the drunk guy.
Yeah. No, there's four of them. I think there's four like locals.
But he only kills one of them.
Yes. Yeah. He runs away.
Yeah,
they chase him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's actually in the trailer. That shot I remember because the attacks are in the trailer where like
the prostitute
training. The shot will be on the Beast swinging. And then you'll suddenly cut to the victim going, ah! And there'll just be a bit of red poster paint on his chest.
That's when he kills the guy, and then he kind of puts his head down like he's going to eat him, comes up, and let's just put some paint on him.
Yeah. Yeah.
How did he bite him through his clothes without damaging his clothes? Magic? So we got the bit where she's kind of getting chased by some people after he kills the prostitute.
Yeah.
He gets chased by some people. He's like, killing them all. Bang, bang, bang. Or is he killing them? Maybe he's just swiping them down, but they get quite bloody with his oven glove hands.
Yeah.
He ends up running away and hiding in like a shop where a blind guy finds him.
Now, this is pure Bride of Frankenstein, where the monster, because Bride of Frankenstein continues on, the monster escapes and ends up at a blind man's cabin.
Okay, that's also Frankenstein. That's Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
Is it in the... I mean,
in the book.
I've watched... the book. I've never read the book.
Okay.
Watched the film, the original film, and Bride of Frankenstein. It's not in the original, I don't remember.
Okay,
but
it's in the new film, Del Toro's Frankenstein.
Mate, we haven't got hours for you to talk about this.
No, in the book as well. When he escapes, he ends up kind of not in the actual cabin, like he's in the grain storage next door, looking through holes in the wall, and the blind guy knows that he's there.
Yeah.
So the blind guy is teaching his granddaughter to read. So he always kind of holds the cards so that she can look at what she's saying and say, "Oh, that's an A," and then he turns it around so the monster can also see it.
Yep.
And then they become. He knows he's there, and eventually he makes himself known. I'm guessing that's what happens in Bride of Frankenstein.
He appears, but the blind man. It's been a while since I've seen it. He doesn't come across like, I know you're a monster ASAP instantly. I can't remember now, to be fair, exactly what happens, but it felt very reminiscent of this. That the blind man has a lot of compassion.
Blind man can't see the monster, doesn't know he's a monster.
There's a lot of compassion for someone who is in distress.
But it turns out the blind guy is also a criminal.
Well, yes.
As we find later on.
His name is Sabasas. And I wrote Sam.
I just put blind man, yeah.
Just one thing with Beast itself, and you see this with his character when he first transforms.
Sorry, you mean the rapist, murderer, thief?
Yes, I do. Mr. Langdon. Yes, the rapist, murderer.
So, I heard Langdon. All I could think of is Robert Langdon.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, there we go.
That's exactly what I thought.
It's not a very well-known name.
No, not at all. I put down like he comes across. It's not like
sorry. For anyone who hears Robert Langdon and is trying to picture it, it's Da Vinci Code.
Yes. Like the Hulk, where he can't really control a lot of his persona. The anger's there. This he can't really control his anger, but at the same time he acts concerned, worried, and panicked a lot. Like, whereas compared to say American Werewolf and when he transforms, he has no control. And this doesn't hinge on a moon to transform him
or getting really angry.
Yeah,
it just kind of happens.
There is no context as to why.
No,
it really isn't, is there?
At one point, he goes to the toilet and then transforms, so he breaks his way out through the iron bars.
Well, the rubber bars. He bends, and then when we cut back to it, one of them is back to being straight, and one of them is bent. But like it's like his human consciousness is still there, but still attacks people like when he's in peril. And his liver is always hurting. You notice he's always holding like around there. Whenever he's in beast form and transforms, he's always holding around. He's not been shot or anything or attacked. Okay. He was always holding. That is where your liver. It's right. Yeah. Always that. He was always holding it.
A bit more to the side, but
yeah. Yeah, I had no idea why. Again, there's no context why, but
well, Beast of the Yellow Night. Maybe it's because of jaundice. His liver's playing up.
Do you know? Is this breaking? Do you know something about this film that no one else has really? Are you breaking? This is a exclusive for Beast of the Yellow Night.
Yeah,
it is about his liver.
It was originally written as an X-Men movie.
In 1971.
Yeah, well, the comics were still out.
Yeah, they were around. Were the X-Men around in 71?
I think so. Yeah, I think they started in the 60s.
Okay,
I am just saying words.
Spitballing here.
Yeah.
How many times does he transform? Is it 3? I think it's about 3.
First transformation in the cemetery kills the guy. Second transformation kills the prostitute. Meets the blind man. Which is also when he comes out of the bathroom.
Yeah.
Third transformation.
I think it's at the end.
4 times.
4 times.
Third time is when he's in bed with his wife.
Oh, yes.
Sorry, with the other guy's wife.
Yeah.
and then the fourth time is with at the end of the film.
Yeah, in the reeds.
But yeah, so he's trying to have sex with his wife, and then he just transforms into the beast. She goes into a catatonic state. He's under house arrest by this point because the police have realised that you're not Roy, you're Langdon, type of thing. He runs out.
Like any human would realise that.
But they keep shooting him.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
They realise that bullets have no effect. Oh, well, the first 17 bullets haven't hurt him. Maybe the 18.
Maybe the next one will.
But he is so bulletproof that his clothes are bulletproof because there's no
There's
damage to them
nothing.
either.
There's nothing. We can't afford squibs. Yeah, we can't afford squibs. We've spent all the money on this makeup, on this mask, which apparently, I read up, the actor playing it, he loved being in it. He wanted more scenes of being the Beast.
Interesting. Could be opposite of Kane.
I didn't get to the part of the story as to why there were no more scenes of the Beast, but I would assume back to what you said earlier, where you start to see the deterioration of the mask. Probably budget cuts to do with that. Yeah.
So he runs off from his wife, meets up with the blind man again.
Oh, his name's Joseph Langdon. That was his name.
Oh, okay. And he and the blind man run off together. They're getting chased by the army with flamethrowers. That's the best part.
Yeah, they are.
Torching
the
jungle.
Yeah.
Eventually, the blind man gets shot.
Yeah.
And as he's bleeding out, Langdon kind of talks to him. I think they pray together.
Yeah, I think they do.
And Langdon at this point is Langdon. And then after they pray together, he turns into the Beast. And I made a note that the dying blind man looks up at the police captain and gives him a nod. Okay? Maybe he can see again.
Yeah, how did he know he was there? Yeah.
But after he turns back into the Beast, after praying, the police captain's like, well, the first 9 million bullets have worked. Maybe my last bang, and he dies. And Langdon drops down, Beast drops down, and then slowly morphs back into Langdon, by which we mean they have the same shot, and they just quickly overlay them, and then slowly blur. For a 71 film, that's fine.
The transformation wasn't bad at the end.
They did a good job of keeping him in the exact position.
Yes, it wasn't bad. It could have been rough.
And then the movie ends.
Do we? It does. I'm fairly certain it ends though with a shot of yellow smoke. And do we get a shot of yellow smoke?
I don't.
I'm fairly certain we end with our Mr. Devilman, but in the form of yellow smoke or a snake. I might be wrong. I might be completely wrong, but
I can't remember.
Yeah. Did I note it down?
But it ended. That was the important thing.
I did note down as well that they didn't do a very good job of hiding the public in the backdrop when they were shooting some scenes. You could see a lot of public in the back just watching.
Yeah.
I love to look out for that in films like this, and you could see it in the next film. You could see like when our detectives walking down the street. It's just people just looking at the camera.
Yeah, I got a lot of extras who are bad.
Who are all looking at the camera rather than just keep busy, do things, fight, whatever. The other note I just wanted to mention was from the beginning when we were talking about the first 20 minutes where the timeline is so messy, but
you can't really keep track of what's going on.
You really can't. They did such a bad job of that. I mean, until we get into the film proper, the beginning part is so messy. When we're at the funeral of someone, it's not Langdon, is it? Because we're so far in the future, apparently. But it says a month earlier.
Yeah, that was.
It's so confusing.
Yeah.
But anyway, this funeral, it looks like it's been held at a golf course. It doesn't look like a cemetery.
Not at all.
There's no gravestones anywhere.
Also, the devil kind of just walks from the roadside up to the funeral. There's no fence apparently.
There's nothing. It's just down like a gazebo.
No headstones.
No headstones. Nothing. People just walk away, and he starts talking to Langdon's soul that's apparently now in a corpse. Yeah. It's certainly a film, but do you know what? I remember it. I don't remember it shot for shot, everything, but it's a film. I'm not going to remember much of Samurai Vampire Bikers from Hell.
The one thing I remember from that is that the only guy who could ride a bike was the lead guy who wrote
Scott
the film.
Shaw. I remember the name.
Yeah. Nobody else in that film rode a bike. I don't think anyone else could ride a bike.
No.
But there was a great part early on, right at the beginning, where it's clearly on a normal road and he's just waiting to turn out and he waits fucking ages.
I do remember that. It's not a great film.
No.
I thought it was fun at times. Not funny, not enjoyable, but just this isn't so bad. It's I need to turn it off now. It was fun. It was tolerable. And I think it's about 85 minutes. It's not that long.
I looked up the guy who plays the Beasts, John Ashley. And interesting. His life was interesting.
Oh, yeah?
He was I think like a country western singer.
Was he a thief / rapist / murderer by chance?
No, but he was in a few films and a few TV shows, but he mostly became a producer.
Oh, okay.
Like he was a producer for the A-Team.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he provided the narrator voice in the A-Team, but uncredited.
Are we talking the narrator that narrates literally who they are? Like the famous,
I think
like
that's
the
him,
intro,
yeah.
And he's completely uncredited for that.
And he died in New York after, basically he was visiting a film set of one of his productions. He died afterwards, just kind of left and then died. Heart attack, I think it was. So he had an interesting career in film, but a lot of his better work was behind the camera.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, are we talking... Does John Ashley play Langdon, or does he play Ray?
He plays Langdon, the Beast.
So, yeah, but
because
they're two different people, two different actors.
Oh, that's why Ray has Langdon's face.
They don't look the same.
They're definitely the same person.
don't look the same.
1,000,000%.
He's got a hell of a pair of sideburns on him.
He plays the main character.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I've only just clocked the subtitle: "Returned from the Dead to Stalk Human Prey."
Colour by Deluxe.
Yeah, rated R, which I think is...
Oh, there was blood at that point. It has to be an R.
Yeah, but I always get so confused with American ratings. R is before NC-17.
No, it's after.
Is it after?
I think... Oh, no, yeah.
This is what I'm saying.
R-rated is... You have to be 18 or with a parent looking at it, yeah.
If only you just had ages to make it simple. And then X-rated, obviously. No top. Not much else to say.
No.
Beast of the Yellow Night. It's okay. It's...
I watched it in one go.
Yeah, never watch it again. But yes, watched it in one go. That is a key point there, I think.
Did you also watch it on YouTube?
Yeah, but in a really good quality. Really good quality. One more thing. What is really interesting, the trailer, I haven't confirmed this, but it sounds like it's voiced by James L. Jones. I think we watched the trailer.
Yeah, it's definitely can't be him. But
it can't be him,
but
it really sounds like James L. Jones. Go check it out. Go see if you can find it.
The trailer, not the film.
Watch the trailer, and if you want to watch the film, hopefully after the last 25 or so minutes, you might want to watch it and see if we're right or wrong. That is Beast of Yellow Night. So, time to get into film 2, The Black Belly of... Was it The Black Belly of the Tarantula. Or...
I thought it was Belly of the Black Tarantula.
The
Black Belly of the Tarantula.
Or in its native
tongue.
I'm going to try this. La Tarantula dal Ventri Nero.
I think that's a coffee order.
Yes, I'll have large, please. All right, Black Belly of the Tarantula. Just before we get into the second film, I wanted to mention this. So, Beast of the Yellow Night, fourth release by Roger Corman's company, but was also released as a double feature, along with the West German horror film Creature with the Blue Hand, which unfortunately is not a 70s film.
69?
Yeah. I had it just here. It's 67.
Whoa, that's a bit of a jump for the double feature.
But that would have been quite interesting if that was 70s as well. We could have done them both at the same time. Let me just read you the synopsis. Creature with the Blue Hand, 67. It's a mystery thriller about a series of grisly murders. It's one of several German films based on the novels of Edgar Wallace, many adaptations of Star. Blah, blah, blah. Tommy plays an escaped mental patient who might be the killer. Okay.
Okay.
And he kills people with this blue hand. Apparently, that is literally. It is so hard to find a description of this film. A proper look. The film's plot involves the police tracking the killer known as the Blue Hand. It is really hard to find a proper.
Poster's pretty good.
I mean, they're all normally really good. Even the alternatives for this next film, Black Belly with Tarantula, they're all really good posters. In fact, I had a couple. So this one with the tarantula, like that's it's cool.
Interesting. That they are also in the shape of a tarantula.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's probably all the women that I literally cannot remember the name of half of these women because they all look the same to me with their long brunette hair.
Although I'm seeing House of Wax.
Yeah, I get that a little bit. But then there's also this one which I really like. I like the needle.
The needle's good. The knife is not.
I mean, the knife in this poster looks better than the knife in the film.
You mean the bread knife?
I mean the plastic knife. The plastic child's knife. Yeah. So, Black Belly.
But what was the poster used for the film? Was it one of those two?
What do you mean?
Black Belly and the Tarantula. So if you go to the Wikipedia page of the film,
oh, okay. Well,
it's the one that's showing the theatrical release.
I've got it right here. The poster is this one, the native one. Actors, the cast at the top.
3 actors at the top. I mean, okay.
Look at the little tarantula.
Now,
the O.
What I have to say is, I am not familiar at all.
Yeah.
With Giallo movies.
No, that's fair.
I've never seen one. I've never seen a Giallo. I know you've recommended several to me.
Yeah.
The kind of the zombie trilogy thing.
They're Italian
Hell trilogy.
Gates of Hell. It's a hard one. Giallo's a more crime thriller, psychological horror.
But you've said that they're all kind of filmed without sound, and
the audio then gets redubbed. Yeah,
so I've never seen a Giallo. So my first 2 notes for this film. 5 seconds in, this already has higher production values than the other movie.
Oh yes.
But then, this seems more like a softcore porn than a horror based on the opening credits. Is that a standard thing with? Okay, it's not Giallo.
Well, from my experience of films I've watched every single Giallo. You've seen Suspiria. I told you to watch Suspiria. Suspiria is an Argento film. It's one of my favorite horror films. It's not technically a Giallo, but I just class it because it's an Italian-made film. I know that's not professional for a horror reviewer / podcaster to be like saying the wrong things,
we
but
are professional.
You know, that is what it is. So yeah, this is a Giallo. Something Argento films, a lot of Argento films. Something like Opera. Opera is another good one. For the most part, you've mainly got a killer like in this film, and you're just trying to figure out who it is, basically.
So if we
who's going around killing women?
Look at this poster. If we take the top bit off, so get rid of the 3 cast members, and we just focus on the kind of painting style.
Yeah,
that is so 70s slasher.
Oh god, yeah,
it's glorious.
Yeah, it is.
You've got the scantily clad woman. You've got the weapon in sight. You've got the fact that it's not a photo, it's been painted. That to me screams 70s horror movie, and I like that.
I mean, it's not Drew Struzan.
The problem is with the 3 people at the top.
Yeah,
looks fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like their headshots.
Yeah,
but it's Barbara Bach, the most Italian name ever, Giancarlo Giannini, and Barbara Boucher.
I mean, that's not a very Italian name. Barbara Boucher.
And the little tarantula in the O.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So, you will have, by the time this comes out, we'll have a little
an
amazing animation coming soon. But we want to just quickly run through the plot anyway. Or do you want to wait? Do you want to wait?
We need to do the plot.
We should do the plot.
No, let's not. Well, we're going to kind of go through it roughly as we discuss the film anyway.
The plot is super straightforward, really, in a way. It is a whodunit.
Yeah.
It is a whodunit with a motive at the end which is literally the end.
Yeah.
We get
Let's
told
just
the
slap
motive.
a motive on this.
It is slap a motive on this. For me though, the story, I was pretty bored with the story itself. I was more interested in the aspect of the kills, the killer itself, but the story, like trying to describe a plot, it's very thin.
So a killer is paralyzing women with a needle containing this type of neurotoxin that paralyzes them, but they're able to feel everything.
Yeah.
And then he stabs them a couple of times and they die. That's the film.
Yeah, and we discover later on that he, in fact, I wrote the killer's specific line down.
Was it like my wife was laughing at my dick type of thing?
I wasn't laughing at his dick. Yeah, so right at the end when we get the killer reveal, and we'll jump back and forth, the reason for paralyzing first and then stabbing his victims is his last victim passed out. So she wasn't conscious. He wants his victims conscious to witness,
to experience
being stabbed to death.
Which is why when she faints at the end, he doesn't kill her.
Yes, exactly. So she's the one that got away nearly.
The cop's wife.
Yeah, he's a rubbish cop. But that's actually a theme throughout the whole film. He's kind of doubting himself throughout the whole film, and obviously when it comes down to the fact that his wife has become a target, is when he finally kicks into gear and drops his gun and tries to manhandle the killer.
Yeah, you can't kill him.
He has him in his sights with a gun, and he struggles to manhandle the killer at the end, but it does get him in the end. But yeah, for the most part, the story is very thin. It is a cop, Tellini, played by, I just want to say his name again,
Giancarlo Giannini.
Giannini, yeah, bubbly boobly. Trying to trace down this killer, but also we're led to believe there's a lot of red herrings. There's a few red herrings, especially at the beginning. Paolo,
Paolo,
husband,
because Paolo's wife has been having an affair.
Well, she's the one you mentioned that suddenly 3 minutes in we're seeing boobs.
Yeah.
We're seeing boobs.
Well, she's getting a massage
Straight away.
It's getting a massage by the blind masseuse, and we get lots of kind of zooms and interesting shots of her.
Yeah, we get those zooms.
Yeah, and then she kind of goes home, and we get a jump cut, and they're at home, and he's slapping her around.
Yeah.
My note was literally jump cut to him slapping her around. So okay.
The thing is with this couple, I mean, well, they're not a couple for that long because she's the first victim. He's kind of out of it for the second half of the film.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's played off as a red herring from the get-go.
The fact he runs away and hides in that kind of abandoned house as well.
Yeah, and he then tries to do his own investigation with a PI who's fucking awful. There was a point where he's running.
His nickname was like the cockroach or the slug or something. He had a really weird nickname.
Because of his run. His run was so rubbish. So
I wrote the first death is a naked death, paralysed by a hat point, and then a really comically bad stab with the bluntest knife in the world.
And the stabbings were not good. We're not good. I mean, we also do get, along with the stabbings, classic Italian blood, which is just red. It looks like red paint.
Yeah.
That is a staple of these Italian horror films.
They forget they're no longer black and white.
yeah. They're
Why are you using chocolate syrup? We're in colour.
Add a bit of red food colouring, we'll be good. But the knife is...
It looks awful.
It's like a butter knife, isn't it? It's just like a butter knife. What I did like about the killer, it's a little thing, he's obviously wearing latex gloves.
His hands look so fake.
But in a creepy way. They look like a mannequin.
Yes.
And I really like that aspect. He's got the classic trench coat with the collar up and the trilby.
So you can't tell who it is.
Yeah. But the hands... Speaking of Charlie's uncle, Always Sunny. My hands.
Take a photo. Keep your hands over mine. So look at my hands.
These are normal, good size, right?
But I love the fact that the first time he appears in Always Sunny, he hasn't got a hand thing at all.
No.
They just add it onto the character.
And then he's got massive.
He's got one of those Hulk hands on.
But I was obsessed with this killer's hands because I'd never seen a killer wear gloves before. But these latex gloves, they were
the type of glove. That was the key thing. They looked so
like
odd.
condoms, like a big condom around his hand. They were kind of. They had a lot of pressure, and it looked like his hands are swollen.
His hands look much creepier than the hands of the beast.
Yeah, completely, yeah. So that was at least one aspect of the killer I quite liked. That when I mentioned earlier about the cast, and I don't like to say this about films, but the female leads in this film, they kind of all blended together to me. I do not remember a lot of names. I remember I
can't remember names, but
no, but
the only one who kind of stood out was the cop's wife.
Yes.
But I think it's because her hair, she had straight hair, and everyone else had kind of slightly wavy hair.
They're all brunettes
So-
for the most part.
Yeah. But she looked different.
Yes, she did. She
stood out.
Yeah.
And then this cop had a moustache, but they all had moustaches.
The second victim, brunette.
Oh my
in
God.
The clothes shop.
In the clothes shop, and then she's trying to run away from the killer and getting terrified by all the mannequins. It's your fucking shop.
Yeah.
You know the mannequins are there. And she's like, a mannequin, a mannequin. What's wrong with
It
you?
reminded me of a scary movie. Oh, kitty. Oh, horsey. She's getting scared of these things that she knows that are there.
Yeah.
So I think there's about 4 victims in this. We got the one who's in the massage, the clothes shop. There's one in the steam room because later on in the health spa.
Yeah. House spa with a really interesting kind of waiter.
I thought he was going to be the killer at one point. At least he had a bit of character to him.
Yes.
At least he had something.
Very, very
It
flamboyant
can be,
gay
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Just kind of all the women are happy around him because he's clearly very flamboyant.
He loves his job. Yeah.
Or there's a part where the like beauty treatment, she's trying to bleach the woman's moustache. He goes,
hell of a moustache.
He goes, "Oh, don't do it, darling. Hair's in this year," and just walks off.
Yeah, it's a hell of a moustache, that one. Yeah. The woman's swimming.
And then he dropped a cigarette in the pool.
Yeah. He loves his job.
He was a great character. He wasn't in a lot of the film,
No.
but he stood out.
No, yeah, he wasn't.
Well, we got the bit where the main police guy, Giancarlo Giannini, which call him by
Tellini.
Tellini.
Yeah. No, that's his character.
goes to the scientist and learns about the. He'll tell you. He went to the scientician who explained the kind of
the wasp
venom.
Yes.
And how it works, and then they realised that these tarantulas are being shipped in cocaine.
Yeah. It's not like they're in like
What the fuck?
in a mini container with
That
sand
just
or
came
anything.
out of fucking no. Also, that has nothing to do with the plot.
No.
There is no.
It's just a subplot
There's
that's put
nothing
in.
to do with the killer at all. These coked up fucking tarantulas.
That would have been better.
I thought maybe that's going to be part of it.
Yeah.
No, it's just a throwaway line that, these tarantulas are coming in cocaine.
We should have had, this film should have just been coked up tarantulas just on the rampage.
I think that's called Eight-Legged Freaks.
Yeah.
So basically, the
He gets
tarantulas
arrested as well.
The tarantulas are being brought in small kind of cases with what looks like fine white sand. Turns out it's cocaine.
Why? Who cares?
Because no one's going to... They even say no one's going to put their hand in with a tarantula to test the sand.
It's genius. It's genius.
Yeah. That's how we can try and smuggle drugs.
The cartel could learn a thing or two from this. You've got to have a lot of tarantulas to get a lot of cocaine out, though.
Yeah. It's just such a weird idea.
The aspect of the tarantula...
The fact that it has nothing to do with the story
No.
makes it so much... You say there's a lot of red herrings. There's also just random plot threads.
And then he arrests him for drug possession.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But then, all these
we're done.
tarantulas.
But then we're done with that.
We saw that he is able to solve cases.
The aspect of a tarantula isn't a big focus of this film, really.
No.
It really isn't. Because...
I mean, the fact that the venom is got
it's
from a tarantula
wasp.
from a wasp.
It's the wasp! But it's... So the title, The Black Belly of the Tarantula. So the point of it is the wasp injects the venom into the tarantula, lays its eggs in the tarantula.
Yeah.
Belly.
And the tarantula is still alive and it's going to get eaten from the inside.
Yeah. Oh,
which is a terrifying idea.
nature is fucked up. It's like a botfly.
Or the zombie ants.
Yeah, oh god. Just imagine if humans had this. I mean, humans obviously rape, murder, and commit theft. as we've learned.
And
But
then they become beasts.
but to the point of that, it's horrific. Nature's scary, man. You scary. So it should be the black-bellied tarantula does work, but it's really not a. I thought at first we see the movement of the killer going about his business.
You thought they were going to take off the trench coat, be a giant tarantula,
coked off its face. But
three small kids.
Yeah.
Sneaking into a
three
movie.
small tarantulas in a trench coat.
That's why they need the gloves.
Yeah. On each but we see like it's like a POV of the killer. He takes the needle out of his box, dips it in unknown chemical, puts it in his little sheath, and then goes about his business. We never see what that is, and we're later told it's obviously the wasp
Venom.
But the tarantula really doesn't have much going on with this film.
Nothing to do with this film.
Nothing to do with it. It's literally, it is a whodunit. There's another way to define, an easier way to define a whodunit. What would you? I mean, you call it a slasher. I wouldn't even call it really a slasher.
Oh, God, no. It's a mystery.
It's a mystery. Yeah, it's a crime thriller. Yeah,
Not very horror.
I would say other than the chase in the middle is. I mean, it's where we both dropped off.
We said that we both took a break watching this film.
Yeah.
I was finding my brain was starting to go off on tangents in my head, and I was losing track of the film, so I thought, I'm going to stop here. I'll come back to it tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly what I did. Around the chase scene.
It was just after the chase scene
Which
for me.
goes on.
Good scene.
It's a good scene. And
Best part of the film.
Real locations. It's all shot in Rome. It's a hell of a chase scene. Like, from the ground level to the top of a building.
You see them running up the
cool,
winding stairs.
Cool location. It goes on and on.
I also like the fact, because you watch chase scenes in films, you think, how are you not fucking tired?
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
The opening of Casino Royale, Bond is chasing Craig's first film.
Yes.
Through the construction site, he's chasing the parkour guy, and they're going on for ages, and right at the end, Bond is maybe breathing a little bit hard. But they're fine for the most part.
Yeah.
Here, they're on the roof, they're running, and the guy kind of runs around the corner, just stops for a breather. And as the other guy comes around the corner, he just opens the door into his face and then runs away. So he stops for a second to try and catch his breath. That's kind of more realistic.
It is for sure, yeah. This is the chase that Paolo's involved in, right? The husband of the first...
Yeah.
Because he's chasing her lover.
He's chasing
She's having an affair.
He's chasing the... blackmailer.
Oh, it's the blackmailer. Yes.
Another plot thread that's got nothing to do with the actual killing.
Yeah. It's like the whole film has a main plot, which is someone is killing these women. We don't know who it is.
But we've got coked up tarantulas that we've got black about.
But we've got all these other random little side. Our cop Tellini, he has what I like to call a descent moment, where he's about to get in his car and a lorry full of scaff poles. It reminded me of the Descent, the beginning of the Descent. He survives it, but we don't see who did it. There's no one in the lorry.
Out, you can't see. No one's in the lorry. It's like, all right.
And it's not like the lorry is falling down. It's reversing.
Yeah.
It's not like it's no handbrake. Yeah. So someone intended to do it. So it must have been the killer. But then, I mean, maybe it is the killer because the killer goes after his wife. Do you want to talk about the motive of the killer?
No, we'll get to that in a bit.
We'll get to that in a bit.
That's
Okay.
not the last thing we find out. I mean,
it's the last 3 minutes of the film, basically. Yeah.
So, at one point, because it's a softcore porn film, Tellini and his wife just have sex, and it's being filmed by, I'm guessing, the killer from across the road with a camera, telephoto lens.
Yeah.
And that then, for some reason, I guess gets sent to the police. So, later on, we have Tellini and all the cops are in a cinema for some reason, watching his sex tape.
Yeah, egging him on, like, yeah.
And he's kind of like embarrassed, basically bullying in the workplace. They were like, oh, yeah, give her one. He just ends up walking out. Like,
70s are different.
Why are they watching it in a fucking cinema?
That's like that whole aspect of guys sitting around watching porn together. I've never got that. Why would I... I've never got the idea of going to a strip club. Why would I want to sit in a room with other guys probably enjoying a strip club?
I've been to one once, and it was on a friend's 18th birthday.
Was it a good buffet? Ron Swanson.
There was no buffet.
Oh, dearie me. But yeah, back to the fit. Like that aspect.
I remember that
weird.
just because I was 17.
Bad
So
man.
I wasn't allowed in.
What
But
a bad man.
I looked older. So my mate on his 18th birthday was really happy, like, oh, here's my ID. And the guy was like, yeah, it's 21 and over.
Deary me.
But it's your birthday, so I'll let you all guys in.
Deary me. Yeah, it's weird though in this film. They're watching that.
All of them watching, the cop sex tape. It's just, again, what?
Yeah.
What was going on?
Do you know what actually did feel kind of refreshing with this? And
How weird it was.
well, how weird it was, but the cop and his wife do have a good relationship.
Oh, one of my favourite things is when he gets back, like the first time he gets back to the house, and she's like, oh yeah, I've sold all the furniture.
Yeah. She's just moving on without him, doing everything without him.
Yeah. Oh, you said you wanted to get some new furniture. I was like, yeah, but what?
I got rid of everything.
Yeah, I've sold everything. Where do we sleep tonight? Oh, I've not bought the new stuff yet. So what the and then the two movers turn up like, yeah, we're here to get all the furniture. Oh, we need to keep the bed. What? We've already got the truck downstairs. It's so... Also, that's got nothing to do with the plot.
There are so many subplots in this film.
She works in a furniture shop, and he doesn't like the owners.
I don't remember that.
This is all just...
I don't remember that at all.
Snippets of conversation.
Now, being a cat owner, I did pick up because they have a cat.
Oh, I was worried that he was going to abuse the cat because he kind of threw it out the door.
Oh, no. They are in an apartment off the ground.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, let's give you some fresh air to like walk around. And it's just in the balcony.
Yeah.
Where's he going to go? It's on the balcony, like probably the size of this room.
I very much felt it was her cat, not his.
Yeah. He didn't really care. What else do we get? Oh. Did you notice... I think it's after the it's after the second kill in the clothes shop. There was a great transitional shot where the woman's dead and the killer is cleaning up. He's like doing a little bit of cleaning up, and it looks like he's cleaning the phone. You think it's him, but it's not. It pans out and it's a cop. He's dusting for prints.
Yes,
I love that shot. It was great. It wasn't like a fade in or out. It was just cut to that, and you because you've already been established.
Assume it's him.
You've already established it's the killer cleaning, but it's the cop. It's great little thing, great little shot. I think there's another one later on just like that.
We got two separate characters who kind of worked out and knew who the killer was, and both of them kind of went, "I'm going to tell the police tomorrow," and then they both got killed that night.
Going to sit on it for a bit.
So the first one is the cop follows her to her house.
Yep.
Ends up like upstairs
Yep.
in the apartment, and she's like, "Oh God, oh no, I can't. I need to get myself prepared. I'll come and talk to you tomorrow." And then she gets killed that night.
Yeah.
And the other one is the girl who works in the health spas. But she's like, I know who the killer is. I'll tell the police tomorrow. It's just so
I'm 99% sure. Just going to sit on it for a night. But the killer, do you want to talk about the killer yet, or do you got a bit more?
There's a character called Miss Unisex.
Who the hell is that? I don't even remember this character.
No, she gets named Miss Unisex. And I wrote it down because Miss Unisex, really. And then they've got the blind masseuse when we finally see his eyes.
Yes, the white.
The Rey Mysterio contacts.
Yeah, the white eyes. At this point, though, because this is when they're being questioned.
Oh, apparently I wrote down 3 separate women are going to speak to the police tomorrow, and all 3 get killed that night before they can. So
he's a busy man.
I wrote, is this one of Randy's rules for surviving a Jallo? If you know who the killer is, tell the police that night. Don't wait till tomorrow.
Did you have any inkling as to who the killer would be?
Yes.
I did as well. I think it was very obvious. And this is a pattern that I've learned from a lot of Jallos I've watched, that they're not too twist heavy, in my opinion. But again, I haven't delved that deep into the subgenre. I like the subgenre, but yeah, they're not too twist heavy. One I was talking about earlier, an Argento film called Opera. Very good. You can really pinpoint who the killer is, along with Argento's other film, Tenebrae.
Are there any cocaine arachnids?
Well, that's the problem. Not enough. We should be asking, hey, where's the cocaine tarantulas?
See, all I want to do after watching this film is rewatch 8-Legged Freaks.
That is the David Arquette film, right?
Yes.
Yeah. See, the only other one like that I overwatched was Arachnophobia, which was the classic 90s one. Which is great.
John Goodman.
John Goodman, yes.
We spoke about him quite a bit today.
Was it John Goodman?
Arachnophobia. No, not good.
No.
Is it Jeff Daniels?
It's Jeff Daniels.
No.
Dumber.
Goodman is the...
Is he in it?
Yeah, Goodman's the exterminator. Daniels is the main guy.
Yeah.
Goodman's the exterminator who comes in.
Okay. I was
Looking a bit kind of
I was
really
just remembering
weird.
Jeff Daniels in it. Yeah. But again, not enough cocaine.
No.
Not enough cocaine in those films. What else have we got here? Great transitional shot. I've got a note here.
Yeah. Because I've got 2 notes left. Cop races home and stops him. And
Paolo Zanni.
who's that?
That's a good question, but I wrote it down.
Okay.
So it must have happened. Hiding out at acupuncture house. Acupuncturer's house. It says
No
it
idea.
here in these official notes of Black Belly of the Tarantula, so it must have happened. Probably another subplot. I do like when I wrote down specifically, this is very of the time, when he's talking to the scientician about the tarantulas. They're from the Orient.
Yes.
Did you clock that? They're from the Orient. It is 71 after all, folks. Goes out of his apartment, drop the cat, and says, "Go on, take a walk." Probably guess PR runs funny. Wait at the health club. Blind masseuse. Yeah, I'm at the end, pretty much. I'm at the end.
So it turns out the blind masseuse was the killer all along, and he's not even blind.
Dun dun dun. Yeah, it was pretty obvious.
He kills
really
like the health club worker or owner, I think it is.
I did for one moment think it might have been our friend, the waiter, because we hadn't seen him a lot, and he had a bit of character to him. I thought the masseuse was too obvious, but it was him. And our reasoning: killer was impotent. His wife left him.
Okay, so when I said his wife laughed at his dick, and you said that wasn't the answer, that's kind of the answer.
We don't know if she physically laughed at it. Maybe inside.
Basically, yeah, you're impotent. I'm leaving you.
He went crazy, murdered his wife 5 years prior, and it's basically been on a rampage since. But the point before this, where the killer is at Tellini's house, he just attacked his missus. He has him in his sights with the gun, and he just drops the gun and loses all composure and just is full on rage and manhandles him and starts attacking him. But
yeah.
The killer puts up a good fight, knocks him out, unconscious. You can see then he's definitely not blind. Flies, he's clearly just wearing contacts. The needle is still in her neck when he goes to comfort her and hug her. He nearly leans on it and pushes it in further. He doesn't seem to clock that the needle is right there, sticking out a good 6 inches or so.
Oh, he's not a scientist. So,
he's not a scientist.
Yeah. He's a beat cop.
He is, who clearly is not happy with his job. But the ending is so abrupt. He's arrested, sent to, I guess, an asylum, sanitarium, whatever you want to call it. We get the exposition as to why, and that's it.
Yeah.
Cop walks off down a street in Rome, I guess, contemplating what's happened.
Looking for a furniture shop.
Some cocaine arachnids to bring home. It has the makings of a good crime film, a good whodunit, but it's messy. Not in the way of Beast of the Yellow Hot Night. It's just.
I enjoyed this film more than Beast, even though I had to take a break in the middle of this film because it gets baggy at times.
Yes, it does.
I think really this film's got more to it than Beast of the Yellow Night.
It's because it's a competent made film.
Yeah.
Well, for the most part.
But the cocaine tarantulas, I was like, that just made me like, yes, okay, I'm all in on this film. Even though that's only been one scene and is no longer part of the film.
You're all in, but yeah, they don't come back.
Yeah.
So you're going with this?
I think this was a better film.
Yeah, it's what I was alluding to earlier. This is a better film, no doubt, but I think I had more fun with Beast. And I'm not looking for fun in these horror films. I think more fun in an enjoyment sense.
I'd say Beast is more of a horror.
Oh, for sure, yeah. I mean, the whole thing of horror being subjective. Neither of these films are scary for us.
This is more of like an Italian Agatha Christie movie.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, neither scary for us, not at all. But back in 71, would either of these films have much of an impact? This one would have, I think. Really? I think it would have more than the other one.
The other one has like more visceral blood and stuff.
I mean, this did. Not as visceral.
Oh yeah, you're right. Had kind of the close-ups on the blunt knife.
Yeah.
smearing the blood around.
Yeah. And I guess, I mean, this was a lot more, attack on women, this film. So back then, it's probably a lot more...
Better actors.
In this film?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Well, that's not hard. Yeah, for sure in this film. I will give it to this film. I will agree with you. Even though I state Beast of the Other Night is more fun, this is, for a film purpose, this is a better film.
Yeah.
Yeah. So...
I have no plan on watching either again.
I have no plan on watching any two. The only two films under film I would ever watch again, and I would recommend to you, is a film called Funny Games. It's a British horror film that is great.
See,
not Funny Games.
I was about to say, I've
not Funny Games.
Funny Games. Isn't that the Scandinavian horror
Not
movie?
Funny Games.
It was remade with Tim
completely
Roth.
wrong. Oh my word. Oh my word. Oh, balls exposed on stream.
See, my favourite two films under we've done so far is Frankenfish.
Yeah, I remember you saying. Yeah. Funny Man. It's about a killer clown, but not in... No, sorry, a killer jester.
Jester, not a clown, specifically.
A jester. It's great. It is brilliant. I cannot recommend it to you enough. You specifically. Christ, what else have we done? Mosquito versus Strays. Mosquito about killer mosquitoes. And Strays about killer cats, obviously. Evil Aliens. That was a film that I described as Nuts Magazine, the movie.
Okay.
That is wild. That was an Aiden pick. Shout out to Aiden. But yeah, out of all of them, there's only been one or two that I'd watch again. All of these we'll never watch again.
Yeah.
We're doing it so you don't have to. But do go out and watch them so you can see what we're talking about.
I think I might change my next pick for the film, though.
For the next episode?
Yeah.
Oh, actually for the
it was
2 episodes' time.
It's going to be Dark Harvest.
Strange Harvest.
It's going to be Strange Harvest.
Yeah.
But now I'm thinking, Eight-Legged Freaks.
Is it horror?
It's definitely a horror comedy. No, it's going to be Strange Harvest because I want you to see that film.
No, I want. I've you
but I
described it in
I
our
will
wrap-up.
probably go home tonight and watch Eight-Legged Freaks when I
That's
get
fine.
home.
I will allow you 5 minutes to talk about it on the next episode.
I think we need to get a new topic out of the coffin.
You want to do that now?
Oh yeah.
You want to do that now?
Oh
sir?
yeah.
All
Give
right.
us more time to come up with films.
Winner of this episode 2 films under Black Belly of the Tarantula, e.g.
Although in a way we're both losers.
We always lose. We're always losers on this show.
No,
But-
we're never as bad a losers as for the vampire episode. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was like 10 times to watch the
No,
film.
don't be
in
sorry.
6
It was
minutes.
it was hilarious that we got to check it out, but the film was bad.
The film was bad. The most fun thing was going through his other catalogue and all.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
written books about how to make movies.
Oh, and just some of the acting and shots, like it was hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
It really
Scott
was.
Shaw.
Scott Shaw, baby. So, once again, if you've made it this far, thank you very much. We are going to pick a decade for the next 2 films under.
Cool. So it's
70s, 80s, 90s, noughties, 10s, 20s.
okay. So one is 70s. You hit.
Am I going to hit it? There, get it on your camera. Here we go.
Ooh.
20s.
Yes.
So we
We've only got
wow, we
6
could get
years.
some absolute trash.
Yes.
Okay.
I want to find an asylum film. No matter what we draw out, I want to try and find something from the asylum.
Okay, so from the last
6 years.
5 and a bit years,
Yeah.
because a film may have come out in the last week that was made the week before.
Yeah.
So pick up the Raven-sized coffin.
This is I don't think we've ever hit this modern before.
No, we haven't. This is really exciting. Now, I wanted to add one to it, but I forgot. It
Was
was
it a
one
single title
Yeah,
movie?
it was. I forgot to do it, but there's plenty in here still. And if we pick one, or you pick one that's we got in the last, let's say, 3 episodes, we'll do it again.
Yeah.
So.
I'd say if we pick one that I've done before, because I've only
Yeah,
done
all
5.
that. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So there you go. You can see there.
I think you picked out the last one, didn't you?
Yeah, this is all you. This is all you. All right, sir. Give me that in camera. There we go. He's picking.
Got one.
All right, what do we got? Show it to the people.
It's an old one. Ooh.
What do you got?
Any type of killer animal. I think you've done that with
We
Aiden, haven't you?
well, we did.
Oh yeah, we did Frankenfish.
We did.
And the Snake King. So we've already done this
I'm afraid we can't redo that
recently
again.
enough.
Here we go. He goes again. All right, what do you got?
Oh, I've not done this.
Okay.
Aliens.
Yes, we have done this.
You've done it with Aidan, right? So, a very new modern aliens film.
Yeah, we did it, and we had. Let me just go back because we had Evil Aliens, as I was just talking about, and Alien Lockdown, which is one I picked, and I believe Evil Aliens won because it was so stupid and fun. Like I said, Nuts Magazine, if you're English, the movie. So,
got a modern aliens film.
Modern aliens horror film between 2020 and now, basically.
Yeah.
This moment.
You know there are going to be some out there. There can be a lot out there.
On Tubi or Pooby or Mubi or Booby, one of those streaming platforms.
Siffy.
So, if you also would like to send in your recommendations for the Raven-Sized Coffin for Two Films Under, send them on into the thedreadcastpodcast at gmail.com. What's that, Nick?
That is the Raven-Sized Coffin.
What's the email address, Nick? Put that in your subject. There we go.
The Dreadcastpodcast at gmail.com.
There we go. And we'll add it to the Raven-Sized Coffin. So, 2020's Aliens, the Black-Bellied Tarantula wins this episode. Next episode will be...
We're going to do Lee Cronin's The Mummy, aren't we?
I'm very intrigued by this. Very intrigued. And I'm hoping it lives up to
Not
what
seen it
people
yet,
are.
but hearing interesting things.
Yeah, because we've also got Evil Dead Burn coming out in a few months.
Yes.
We're going to be eating well for Evil Dead films. And to follow The Mummy, we will be doing your pick, Strange Harvest. Which
Strange
was
Harvest?
one of your recommendations from last year.
And what's your pick?
Oh, for after? Well, my pick was The Mummy.
Oh, okay. The Mummy
So-
and Strange Harvest.
Yeah.
Cool.
So there we go. Until next time, guys. Why don't you go watch Beats of the Yellow Night? And why not? Why not chase it down with the Black Belly of the Tarantula?
Go watch Eight-Legged Freaks.
Go watch
And then Bone Tomahawk. And all the Scream films. We'll just go for a David Arquette. Any Arquette horror film, watch those.
Just watch out for cocaine spiders. See you later, guys.
Bye-bye.